Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and of course, graduates. My name is John Keene. I'm the principal here at PCHS. I want to welcome everybody to the 2025 PCHS Senior Class Night. This evening is dedicated primarily to celebrating and recognizing the achievements of the class of 2025. But it is also an opportunity tonight to recognize our newest members of the Achievement Hall of Fame. And tonight we have an especially proud moment because we will be honoring somebody with an honorary PCS diploma as well. Combining these ceremonies may seem odd at first, but I assure you that all of my staff made it intentional. We hope that the stories that you hear, graduates, from these past PCHS students inspire the class of 2025. We think that what a better time and place to honor past grads while sending these grads out into the world. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's program, and tonight we're going to start with our newest members of the Achievement Hall of Fame. Last year, we started the Achievement Hall of Fame to recognize grads that actually accomplished things noteworthy in their lives. They can come from any faction of the world, and they could have made a noteworthy thing happen in any way. We're very proud tonight to recognize 3 individuals in the class of 2025. We will begin with Craig Doffney. Craig graduated from the PCHS class of 1994. He enlisted in the Marines, where he would spend the next 30 years on active duty, achieving the status of helicopter crew chief and maintenance chief in 6 different states. He was the senior aviation leader of the President's Squadron from 2018 until 2021. And you may have seen him get off one of the helicopters when President Trump came to town in 2020. He recently retired in November of 2024. He moved back to the area and has been spending much of his time on top of mountains. Please welcome Craig Doffney.
Lucky enough to be assigned to the Presidential Squadron 2 times for a total of almost 8.5 years. I served under Bush, Obama, Trump, and then Biden. During my deployment to Afghanistan for the 7 months I was there, I actually ended up flying 430 combat hours, 249 direct combat missions, which earned me my combat aircrew wings and 8 aircrew medals. I ended up getting promoted to Master Sergeant, and then that was my ending of my flying career. So I ended up with 2,500 total flight hours on the CH-53. Got promoted to E8, which is Master Sergeant, so this is kind of where I get to do some numbers here. 140,000 enlisted Marines. 3% of that make it to E8, so I'll give you the numbers called 4,200. So out of 4,200, I made it, so feel lucky. Then I got promoted to Master Guns, E9, same thing, about 140,000 enlisted. 1% make it E9, that was 1,400 people, so got lucky. Then I retired. 30 years, but they said you're done, time to move on, so I did. Some of the cool things I got to do during that 30 years, I traveled to 27 different countries, 9 of those were Africa. I flew by the pyramids in Egypt. I swam in the Dead Sea. I went to Barcelona, Spain, and actually watched bullfights. Sydney, Australia, got to see the Opera House and the bridge, and mentioned I landed on the soccer field here when President Trump came. So did fights, and I'll wrap this up now. These are some of the things that I hold to myself, and I expect from my Marines. You can't change what happens, you can change how you respond to it. Remember that, okay? How you respond to it. Treat people the way you want to be treated as you get on ways with that. Set the right example. You can always set an example, but set the right example. Be a team player. Always be part of the team. When you go to work, work. Be yourself. And this is the last thing I'm going to say. In life, you have to have fun. So make sure when you graduate, go out there and have fun. If you have fun, you'll be successful. Okay? Just do that. Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you, Frank. Our second inductee to the class of 2025 is Mr. Stephen Cole. Steve Cole was raised here in Guilford and graduated from PCHS in 1966. He graduated from the University of Maine in 1972 with an engineering degree. He went on to establish his company, S.W. Cole Engineering Incorporated, in 1979. Currently, there are 130 employees who are working on over 2,500 jobs all over New England for S.W. Cole Engineering Incorporated. S.W. Cole is a geotechnical engineering, construction materials testing, and special inspections firm. Steve had a lab named after him at the University of Maine, named the Stephen W. Cole Concrete Laboratory. He is currently retired, spending many hours on the water, catching monster fish out of Moosehead Lake. Please welcome Steve Cole.
Keep it short. I had to bring a few notes so that I wouldn't get off on the fishing story. Actually, what I want to tell the graduates here is life is a lot about decisions, and you've got to make the decision, whether it's a good one or a bad one. You may have to live with it. If it doesn't turn out to be just right, then you're going to have to figure out how to change that situation and get ready for the next decision. Now, before I go any further, though, I've got to say that my career perhaps started at Escambus Community High School when I